The top leaders in Washington took their negotiations on the American Jobs Plan into the Oval Office Wednesday.
We're going to see whether we can reach some consensus on a compromise.
The president's proposal would invest more than $2 trillion in infrastructure, housing, electric vehicles, and care for elderly and disabled Americans.
Gets the people's work done and is within the bounds of everyone agreeing.
90 minutes later, both sides agreed they moved closer to that goal.
It was a positive meeting.
There is certainly a bipartisan desire to get an outcome.
But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi said plenty of sticking points remain.
One area of, shall we say, not total agreement was electric cars.
To combat climate change, President Biden proposes spending up to $174 billion to encourage Americans to make the switch. Democrats want to pay for the entire plan by raising the corporate tax rate, but that's still a non-starter for Republicans.
Raising taxes would be the biggest mistake you could make.
Top House Republican Kevin McCarthy said he's concerned about the rise in food, housing, and gas prices.
Spending more trillions of dollars into this economy when you have a supply constraint is actually the reverse that you want to do.
McCarthy and Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell want a more targeted package to fund highway, airport, and broadband projects.
The first step is obviously to define what infrastructure is.
And they plan to pay for it with user fees on things like electric vehicles. In Washington, I'm Jessie Tenor.